Hi everybody, it's Miss Judy. This video is going to be called Live and Learn. I have told you all that I do a lot of Cricut craft room projects, and I buy the digital cartridges and that I run them off and keep them in a notebook. Yes, I do. Well, I bought one today that I think is just absolutely gorgeous. A Quilted Christmas is what it's called. And I did it digitally. They have it on sale. And when I got the receipt, there was a little icon that said PFD digital attachment. So I clicked on that and it brought up the contents of the cartridge. And I had typically been going to where it said details, cartridge, and bring it up and then run it off. What I do is just run off the pages with all the cuts. I start on page 29 on this one, and it went up to 78, and I print it front and back, so it makes a nice smaller thing. But I love these cards that are on here. They're absolutely gorgeous. There are so many different designs. There's a the fireplace with the stockings. I love that one. I'm going to try that. There's a couple of Santa Claus ones, and angels and holly and elves and snowmen. The one I picked today has the candle arrangements. It's on page 69 in the book. It's the bottom row, first button, and it's called the, what is it called? I don't know what it's called. But anyway, it's your card feature. And so I cut this and got 2 on one page. And I cut it at 5 inches. I think I could have gone to 5 1/4 if I wanted to, but I just did the 5 inches. So I cut this, and then that's the only cut I used on that cartridge. Then I cut a piece of paper that is 5 inches by 3 3/4, and I'm going to put that inside the lining. Isn't that just gorgeous? And I want to show you what I did with it. I'm going to put this inside as my liner, and I'm actually going to put it right on the red, the back, in other words. You could put it either side, either way. You don't have to use a full sheet if you didn't want to. You could cut the just a part of it and just put that over it. Or if you had two-sided paper like I do, I just wanted to go ahead and keep the image going through like this. So once I got that done, then I decided I needed to glitz it up a little bit, and I'll show you what I've done as a final product because I don't want to bore you with all my glitzing. But what I did, I went through with, first of all, some crystal, and I think I might go back and do it in gold. I can put that on top, around the candle tips. And then I went down to the bottom row and put green where the holly leaves were, and then red where the holly berries are. So that's what I did on the outside of the card, so that I'll have the whole inside for the sentiment part. Then I tied my bow, and I just went around. Of course, if you put this on this part, then your ribbon won't show, but that's okay. With this one, I thought, well, this would be pretty to add the ribbon. And I tied my bow. I mashed it down with a little bit of glue so it would stay in place. I used some ATG on the back to hold it while I was tying the bow. But I think that turned out just gorgeous. So I have one more thing I want to add. I'm going to get out my black ink pad. And I have a sentiment from the Pear and Partridge card making workshop. It's C1525, and it's the holidays stamp set. I have that card making set, and this all blends in with that, and it's very, very nice sentiments. But this sentiment I thought was very nice. Christmas is love with all the trimmings. So I'm going to ink up my stamp pad, and I'm going to go ahead and just put that right at the top center of my get a carrier sheet. Here we go. Sorry. The carrier sheet. I'm going to put that right at the top of my inside card. There. Lovely. Just a very simple sentiment going on the inside of the card. But there are so many things that you could do to these cards. They are lovely, and so many different designs. I can't wait to make more. So I hope you've enjoyed this card with that Quilted Christmas cartridge. It's digitally, and it's on sale now at in the Cricut craft room, or Cricut.com. And for everybody who orders from me in October, one more day, and November, your name will be put in a drawing for all the organizational tools that are on page 119 in the catalog. They are wonderful. I have them all, and I'm really enjoying getting things kind of put in some spaces that will help me, especially I'm going on a crop real soon, and that will help me when I carry things to my crop. So thank you so much for looking today. I appreciate it, and let us keep our prayers going and whatever we can do to help people that are faced with the devastation of the Hurricane Sandy. Locally, I know places will have drives to help the Red Cross with blood and the Red Cross with money, so that because they know what supplies to get to people. So thank you so much for watching today. I love talking to all of my friends out there, and I love talking to myself. So ta-ta.